Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to ConvoBreaker episode
Four.
4?
No,
Pretty sure.
Five.
No,
It's
really?
5, isn't
five.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, one of us is keeping track.
I was gonna say, and you were like, put your fingers up like 4. I was like, no, you're
I was
wrong.
doing the pick number 3, my lord.
Welcome back to episode 5, season 2 of ConvoBreaker with our special guest over here, Writer Kick Productions.
Let's go.
Woo!
Talk it up.
little golf clap.
You don't get the.
All right, all right.
Never mind. What is up, Writer? How you
I'm
doing?
doing well. How are you guys? How are you guys over there at ConvoBreaker?
We're good. It's hot.
Chilling. It is hot. I got a jacket on, but I'm chilling still.
That's crazy.
That summer heat, man.
It's style over season for me. So even if it's hot, I don't
Bro's
care.
got
I'll rock a
whole
jacket.
jacket on.
And then if it's
Scarf.
cold, it's gonna be stark naked.
Yeah, all the drip.
So Common and I have been talking a little bit. I just like stumbled upon his videos on YouTube, right? And I was like, I don't remember when. I think I would say it's like 2 weeks ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago that you came up on my feed and I was watching your stuff and I was like, seems like he'd be cool to talk to. And then I did see that you watched King Sly and stuff. I was like, I definitely want to talk to this guy, even if it's just talking to him.
Oh, yes.
So I was like,
yeah, that.
yeah. So I was like, definitely wanna see how he got into that. Because I don't think it was specifically the DSP stuff, but like, I mean, that's on there a good bit. I was kind of wondering like, what's your 2 cents on that? Like, how did that come about? That like that's on your, I guess I wouldn't say radar, but it's just on there.
Well, I would say before that, Ryder, tell us the audience, everyone, a little bit about yourself, what you do for a living, what the whole common writer shtick is, like what inspires you to do this?
Well, redacted. So basically, I've been like doing content creation on and off for like the past I think it's been a decade, but it's always been like stupid stuff. So what I wanted to do is, um, around the time of the pandemic, maybe slightly before, I had this idea for, hey, what if I took it just somewhat seriously? Hey,
Yeah.
what if you actually put a little bit of effort? And that's where Rider Kick Productions came from. It's supposed to be my vision, if you can get along the boat with me, is of a promised land where I can just shitpost all day. Really, it's a digital production house, but right now all I could afford to do, because we're really limited,
Yeah.
is just shenanigans online. And Common Strider, if I may immersion break, because I like to do all these things in character, like
Yeah.
semi.
Which is
basically the
really nice,
mascot.
really cool.
Most VTubers, and an important distinction is that I'm just a content creator who just happens to VTube versus being a VTuber, because VTuber culture is disgusting and it's very complex, and there's levels to the
Alright.
shit. But most VTubers will have, their persona, avatar, and then they'll have a mascot. I am my mascot. That's the only real difference. That's who I am. I make dumb shit on the internet, video micro essays, let's plays. I would say, oh, I have an LP in the works, but no, not really. I don't have. I'm the BBL Drizzy. It's not dropping anytime soon. Uh, and I try to have some fun. We play. I don't want to be pigeonholed, because Rider Kick Productions is technically a 5-6 man project. You only see me, the founder, CEO, CFO, but there's
Yeah.
like 5 people in the back, really just mooching, eating my chips and shit, sleeping on my proverbial couch. But you're gonna see them on our upcoming podcast, Costmon, and it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 person thing. We're gonna pretend to be a Sentai. Later on, we're gonna put in like audio drama shit and kind of just do that, and maybe do a little bit of a Kiba Ranger dumb fan fiction shit. But that should be fun. But right now it's just going to be just some friends talking, kind of like ConvoBreaker. So yeah, I'm just here. I'm just a fixture.
It's
Okay.
a good start, you know.
Sounds
Yeah.
ambitious.
Yeah,
That's cool. I like that.
Good.
It takes time and
definitely
money.
keep up
Oh,
with
yeah,
it.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, everything does. But no, yeah, I got, yeah. Okay,
Sorry,
so,
I just was getting all excited inside. I was like, oh yeah, this is so fun.
It's interesting to hear that since you're like one of our main guests that are like someone we're not like known with or affiliated with or anyway,
That
like a
will
friend
change.
or like
Mhm.
family. Yeah.
yeah,
So
that would have been good to say also. You're like our first guest that, like,
Yeah.
is basically unknown to us for the
Yeah,
most part.
not originally a friend, not originally family.
exactly. So it's nice to hear like other people that are also like, you know, attributing to YouTube and like what your ideas are. Like you're unique to like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a cool experience, you know. Over the past, because I've been doing this for about like a year and a half, close to 2, and over the next 3 to 5, I want to get way more professional and everything. A big part of that is networking, and it's really cool to meet people. Like when Kuma, it was close to a month ago when Kuma stuff started showing up on my feed, and then Kuma was like, "Yo, who is yo?" Like, I was like, "Yo," and he was like, "Yo," and then this happened.
Yeah. Kuma, Josh over here likes to see the small time YouTubers
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
hit him up all the time. Yeah, nice collaborations every time with him.
I appreciate it, especially since someone's been botting me, and my secret admirer who's been botting me stopped botting me because I told him to stop botting me. So my algorithm,
Damn.
I was getting them,
I
I was getting them good, good
I have
views.
a question.
Yes,
Later
go ahead.
on, do you think you have like a whole like Super Sentai costume on and you just like be on camera like in the suit?
Oh my god, no, because that doesn't exist yet. I mean, I
But
could
if it
throw something
could.
together, but I would need 2 weeks and $200 worth of martial arts and motocross gear. Is that gonna be possible?
Hey, it can still be a goal. Don't worry. A goal is a goal regardless.
Alright.
If it's 2 weeks from now, if it's a year from now, it's a goal worth taking.
I think that'd be sick.
That would be cool.
I mean, I know a guy who can do it.
Dynamic entry.
Yeah, oh,
into
yeah,
every
dude.
stream. Dynamic entry through the window.
I live on like the second floor of this thing.
Maybe not. Okay, let's be more careful now.
You only gotta film it once, and then you can just reuse it every time.
Nice.
No, wait. It has to be twice. You have to take them out and take
Oh,
them in.
the in and the out.
Yeah.
You're right. Just reverse the
Really
footage.
reverse it.
No.
Do a shower style. Reverse the footage.
Yeah,
Reverse
yeah.
image. Oh my gosh.
Alright, you may continue.
Okay,
Jack.
I may continue. So yeah, I was just asking, how was that with like, how'd you get into the whole DSP stuff?
How did I become a farming tool? That's what we'll call the
Yeah.
term.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, good shit. So, I don't like. I heard about Dark Side Phil, and I was like a long time ago when he was like, when he was actually somewhat successful.
Right.
I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I was a youngin, and then I heard about him again when the May 1st burst happened. And I was like, what? I gotta start watching. So then but then, oh, excuse me for a second.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, in case, just so we can explain to everyone who doesn't know, the May 1st burst is when DSP jacked on stream.
Oh
Yeah.
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 You could see me.
Yeah,
I
'cause
was
some
all
people
through the
just like-
motion.
Wait. But yeah, so basically that's what happened. May 1st is with, I don't remember what year. Probably 2016, 2017?
So
You just-
so a bit ago.
A while
Yeah, a
ago.
while ago.
He still can't live it down.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not, but
it's
it's not because he did it. It's because he keeps like in a way, he keeps kind of like being like, no, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. Or like, oh no, there was times where he's like, no, I was just scratching my leg. No, it's just that. And then he admitted, and it was just kind of like, why didn't you just admit in the first place? We all know what you were doing.
Yeah.
It's funny that he mentions that.
Okay, so I'm back. Had to put out some fires. It's okay. These
Okay,
things
okay.
happen. Anyways, so I got into it just by watching a whole bunch of people, mostly Almighty Tevin.
Okay,
Big
okay.
up, big up.
Big ups.
I'm in that genetic lineage of content creators who just bite shit from Tevin. But the only thing you will notice that I actually took from him was like, what is glow gang?
What is Glow
I'm like,
Gang?
what is glow gang? I'm like, there's a whole bunch like Chill Murray, Ann Lee, Iviga. All these guys basically base their presentation mostly or completely off of Tevin and James Lesser Express Lane, and I kind of don't like that. But it's like also, do what you want.
Right, yeah.
It's all fair game. But the only thing I bit was what is Glow Gang because that is hilarious. um, so like I wanted to make the tractor stuff like a part of what I do on RKP, like the dumb internet stuff. But it's hard because it's kind of like doing a constant news feed, and I don't like to give Ravens Dolphins any kind of credit because fuck him. But he did. He made a very good point. He's like, listen, there's diminishing returns. If you don't have a large fan base from the get, you're not going to be the first person to get the information from. And when it comes to news, especially like drama news, like being a detractor is kind of just following a news feed, following a news/drama feed, and just waiting for the new updates from the various locales or whatever. So with
And then
DSP, there's
being
like
the
12
first one.
people.
Yeah.
You will be in the back, and once people get their first, they get the information from one source, they might not check out other people, or they might maybe watch 2 or 3 more people who are commenting on the same thing, but not everyone's gonna be rushing to get your takes if you
Right.
don't put your content out immediately after you get your information. So I was like, oh shit, that makes sense. Now stop
Yeah.
sharing. Now stop. Get off Pinterest. So that Oscar Langley stuff, I'm not gonna like. No one's gonna be mad over Oscar Langley. It's the other girls, guys. Raven, chill.
Right, yeah.
But I became a detractor basically off of just it kind of just wormed itself into my feed, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this stuff all the time, and it's like constant. So, and that's after like watching Tevin. I'm like, ooh, I could maybe start doing this kind of stuff, But yeah. Like I did the Ravens video. I got a lot of hate for it. No takedowns just yet, but a lot of people was like, "Oh, we don't like that." And then the Raven has a few detractors,
Yeah.
but his only dedicated detractor, Only Ice Pepsi, he reached out to me. He was like, "Nah, keep doing what you're doing. If you want to, keep doing what you're doing. I see you." So I was like, "Okay, well, that's my second ever detractor video." By the way,
Okay.
and that's the journey. Sorry.
It's you're right though. Like I mean the whole like like if there's bigger people that are covering it, right, it's gonna be harder. But I feel like there's other avenues to get into it. Not that I'm like being like you should like
No, exactly. It's always a good thing.
yeah, but there's the whole like music creation because that shit's wild. That goes
Yeah.
off.
The music is incredible.
That whole community is
I like the
crazy.
banana song.
I love Meerkat. I love
Oh
ALT.
Lord.
Yeah.
I need to like. So I'm trying to figure out what is my in? How could I do this? And other than just being one of the only VTubers, but there's 4 VTubers. Well, well, you're right, but then again, Ann Lee is just he's just VTubing as his channel mascot. No problem with that. Big titty redhead, cool. And Chill Murray is just himself. It's more of I don't have to put a video cam on, which I appreciate. Me too. I'd like to do that as well.
Yeah.
I don't put a cam on. So my VTuber model is just a dude, and then there's Lightside Bill. He stopped. Big ups, R.I.P. He stopped. He went legit, so to speak. William the Alchemist. I'm still in his Discord. Is still great fun. One day I'm gonna collab. One day we'll get a collab.
Yeah, one day.
R.I.P.
Big ups, White Tevin. And but that you can jump in and get in any kind of way. I would choose to do the most ridiculous things. Like if I had the resources, I would maybe just do. I would just stick to what I know. Do a tokusatsu production. Just do a tokusatsu production of some sort, like maybe an audio drama or just some things with like fill clips. I didn't press the button.
Why is there so much lag?
and rollback and the whole rollback, yeah. Like everything. That's what I would do. As just to insert lines for the monster, and then
That'd be
just
great.
have the monster blown up. Something.
Yeah.
That would be my end if I had resources. But right now, my end is just kind of just chilling out, being a part of the community, and I put out the tractor video every now and then.
That's cool.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Less drama.
That's true, because once you get that, like, it's like, I feel like once you get people watching you, though, on that, it's what they'll expect. And I feel like that also burns people out, though, in general.
Yeah, because the thing is that your audience, if you put out, now YouTube has like beat people over the head that you're only supposed to make 2, maybe 3 kinds of things. So channels with variety, if they weren't started earlier, they're hurting right now. And that variety feeds the soul. I mean, you could just get on and do anything you want. It gives you you're not going to get burnt out as easily. When you do get burnt out, you're going to come back refreshed more easily when you just have the freedom to just put out what you want to put out when you want to put out. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's better. Because like if you do like one thing constantly for years, I feel like you get burnt out.
Yeah, for sure.
And like you wouldn't want to continue that.
I think that's happened to us, to be honest.
I think a nice
at
variety.
the very beginning.
Yeah. I think a nice variety helps. Like now we got ConvoBreaker. We do like little other categories of recording.
Yeah.
I didn't know about how YouTube beats you over the head. I don't want that.
The
algorithm messes you up.
You do 2 things. If you do more than 2 things, maybe 3, you need a new channel, and that's why everyone is constantly making spin-off channels for their spin-off channels, and it's a lot of work. We should just be able to just do things, but it still takes viewers. So it's like, let's say I'm watching Kuma and Usagi Adventures, or I'm watching RKP Productions, but I'm just watching for fighting game content. When you guys, or when let's say you guys one day said, "Hey, we're doing an LP series. We're doing a limited LP series. We're doing something like we're doing something like It Takes Two or something." And then the fighting game audience goes, "Yeah, I don't want to see a depressing platform about divorce." No, I'm gonna think weird things are happening. Or, oh, hey guys, we're playing Slave Zero X. Oh, that shit is hype, but it's not necessarily fighting game. Like, it's a side scroller.
So not in the category.
Slash, Or we're doing Fortnite. It's Fortnite. Fortnite. The boys are gonna jump in. We're gonna drop and do some stuff. We might play some custom maps. The zero build, or maybe 3-on-3, 4-on-4s.
Yeah.
20s on 20s on 20s on 20s. Get all the warriors in there. And your fighting game audience might go, I don't know if I'm really feeling that. And that's a shame.
Don't know if I
but
like
also
Fortnite.
they're trying to promote what they want to want.
Yeah, especially for like fighting game people, I think.
Yeah.
For fighting game, like audience for fighting game, they just they seem to only stick to fighting games, and anything else they kind of like avoid a little.
Yeah.
I have the feeling of that.
Yeah, it's like guys are locked in. So basically, if you set a precedent like, "Hey, I'm gonna play what I want when I want," but please, like, please stay tuned because you're gonna see some stuff that you want to see, but maybe give something else a try because you never know. Your new favorite kind of thing could be right around the corner. Give it a chance. Give it the chance, and you might like it. But if not, hey, I still put this out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who's really good at doing that? And you've mentioned him before. Willie versus. I think he's like really good at
Oh,
doing
Yeah.
The other dude I bite from, yeah, just
that. Nah, it's okay.
Whether you like it or not, whether you like him or not, the great Jim Cornette, and he's canceled, and we know why he's canceled, and he deserves to be canceled. But he once said that the greats are inspired. The greats take inspiration. The legends steal. Keep stealing. Just keep stealing.
Yeah,
Go
no.
for it.
Yeah.
Take pieces from everybody, combine them with your own ideas, form a unique identity off of that, add to the zeitgeist so someone can steal from you, and bring the cultural DNA of your personality forward to the future. That's like really esoteric fourth dimensional bullshit I like to spout, but it's real. It's real.
Yeah.
I love how you say that, and I have I'm guilty of Biden from Super Best Friends. Like I legit did their whole fighting game or fisticuffs, Friday Night Fisticuffs. I did that whole intro.
Yeah.
It's basically verbatim.
If people were coming in, like if let's say at the command center I was doing flesh tubing activities, I would want to do something like that because it's so funny. Just do something like that, or at least something in the spirit of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like fisticuffs, scrub lords.
Scrub
Like
lords.
I call myself a scrub lord. Like it's here. It's
Yeah.
here. We are the sons of sons of Ujima type shit is going on here.
Yeah.
So the best friends are like big inspiration because I'm like perpetually in my internet adolescence because like growing up my access to internet was like so iffy. I didn't have a chance to like be like I knew how to behave and move on the web, but like in terms of otherwise the culture that's developing, like internet culture, I missed out on a lot of because of my limited internet access. So I'm like constantly discovering, oh shit, this, oh shit, that, oh shit, like like there are things I do know about, like all the bad stuff, and like
Obviously.
Neocities, obviously, and and people going to Japanese murder forests and that type of stuff. But there's also I'm always learning something new, and I'm like, oh man, this would have changed me for the worse. That's nice. That's great. So Let's Players. I was doing like Game Grumps was nice, but then I would always have some Super Best Friends stuff in the feed because the Super Best Friends, uh, they used to be adjacent to Game Grumps, but also adjacent to Yo Video Games. My friend got me on Yo Video Games. I still watch Yo Video Games a lot. I love the boys over there. They're
Yeah.
great. They're great. And then I discovered, oh shit, but these guys are funnier and mildly toxic. So let's go. What do you mean? Like oh, when they use two best friends play, it's code for the event doesn't like Wooly and other shit.
Yeah.
Pat is short. People steal. Like, come on. Liam's a twink. Oh my god, I was here for it. So when they broke up, it broke my heart. I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I'm smart. I could steal.
Okay, so talking
and that's
about
when I was
that.
like, okay, let's break it down. Let's break it down.
Talking about that and bad stuff. The stuff that's bad in our young lives to now. I know Kuma wanted to talk about Stellar Blade and a little bit of his dislikes, I should say.
I would say like dislikes. It's just a Twitter thing. It's just a Twitter community. It's people on Twitter, gooners. I fucking
Yeah.
It's like
Especially like
Yeah.
I feel like even outside of Twitter.
For,
just
no,
like
no, for sure. Even like TikTok, just social media in general.
social media. Is
You
what-
give anybody internet access, and they're gonna
Does the
spout
book
dumb
part
shit.
start now?
and that's what happened with like Cyberblade when
Yeah,
they came out, or
It's
at least the
just-
trailer, and then Assassin's Creed, and everyone like went ape shit apparently, or
yeah.
for some reason
It's the war
also.
bullshit. Yeah.
I mean, you could even rope Silent Hill 2 remake with that also.
Mhm.
With just like well, specifically the sexualization where people are like
Right.
oh Eastern devs are make Western women hotter than Westerners, and it's just like, what are you talking about? Like what it's just
It's
like
all
it's
weird aesthetics. Like, look past aesthetics. Because that's all
yeah
you care about is how things look. It's like, oh, Eastern devs do this. Eastern devs are also incredibly progressive.
right
Despite,
Yeah.
like you know, we're not gonna get into that.
no, we're not trying to make it like super political or anything or like PC. Nothing. It's not about
I
that.
promise it won't be
It's
political.
no.
3 sodas.
Yeah, but it's just like the thing where it's like I feel like I don't know. I feel Logan and I think we're crazy. Where it's like we're the only ones that are like the game isn't even really that fun. At least from what I played in the demo.
Oh, really?
At least I didn't really think it was great. That's just me personally.
Right.
But
Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Okay, so I've seen Stellar Blade. I missed out on the chance to play it like twice, so I'll get to it when I get to it. I was very upset that this is a bad bitch character action game, which is like that's my favorite genre. That's
Of
my favorite
course.
subgenre in the genre is bad bitch character action. How do you a bad bitch character action game with Souls combat? Make it make sense. No, you
No.
can't do that. This isn't Neo, where you can
Exactly,
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 character
dude.
action. You're not doing that. It like and that just it made me so mad. It almost turned me off of the game. Well, not mad, but rather I was very upset because you can't be like the cultural successor to 2B. You can't be the cultural successor to the Yoko Taro masterpiece. The whole the whole near thing and do this.
And is that what they
you
were
know?
like aiming for?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
they like very openly they were talking about
They
that.
really?
Yeah. And even Yoko
You
Taro
can't
gave his
have a
blessing.
beautiful bottom-heavy Korean model and spend hours replicating her perfect back muscles, back structure, and hip waist to ass ratio for Souls combat? Get out of here!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's I remember that being one of the first things that like I noticed when I played the demo. Just thinking like, why is this like Souls combat? I thought this was a character action game. I thought you were selling me a character action game, and nobody seemed to give a shit. Nobody seemed to care, and they were all glazing it. And I'm like, but are you glazing it because of the gameplay, or are you glazing it because of the actual like the character model? Because like,
sex
come
sells,
on,
man. Sex sells.
It's like appropriate glazing level. I
right?
suppose. Cream Factory. Shit like that.
And then like on the opposite side, right, where it's like people just gooning and saying like this game's great, there are no flaws, character's great. They look at the trailer for
Wild.
they look at the trailer for Silent Hill 2 remake and they say, "Oh, she's ugly now."
Yeah.
The audacity.
A woman look like a woman?
It's insane. It's insane. And then like on the complete like just on the parallel line you have racism, basically pseudo racism with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. It's just it's
Always sunny
gamer
time
mentality.
card. It's a card for everything. The boys get racist.
It's just
The
it's
boys
just so,
get racist.
the boys get a little. It's just so odd to me, and like, I mean, like that alone, right? I get it. You can't please everyone, right? Fine, right? And then this leads to like another issue, which Logan and I have been like looking at recently with like the Summer Game Fest happening. The like the amount of people that hate on indie games, or if like they're not excited for something, they're just like, ah, lame, summer snooze fest. They're just like shitting on everything for like no reason.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
just constant hate.
Nah. Okay. So
All the trailers that like appeared for Summer Games Fest, like the main stage, to Day of the Devs, to Devolver Digital's like whole showcase, and like everyone, like a bunch of comments on like in the chat, in Summer Games Fest chat, in like TikTok, Twitter, any social media like thing that had a comment section was just like, oh, 0 out of 10, there were like no games showcased, like there were no good games. Anything that was shown that was like slightly exciting just like let me down, and I was disappointed.
That like
Okay.
Just hating, like
just
constant
hate.
Yeah, constant.
like it's on one hand, like, okay, first I'm gonna take a half step back and then we're gonna jump really forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to title card racism. I was fighting
Go ahead.
people
Go for it.
off. I was fighting people off in comment sections because of like people are like pushing for like erasure or ignorance of the whole black samurai thing. And I'm like,
Of course.
no, this is
Yes.
a big deal. This is a bigger deal than like Hannibal. You know, the Hannibal, the one who was like, you know, putting pressure on the Roman Empire, being a black guy. This is like a bigger deal than that. And I think it's only a bigger deal than that because people make it a bigger deal because, you know, their Nippon fantasies are crushed by the existence of a guy from, where was he from? Mozambique. So yeah, it's like we're having semantic wars over, was he a retainer? Was he a samurai? If you were a retainer, it means you were a servant. If your specialty was fighting, then you were probably a samurai. This is the same. Like, Nobunaga bought this man and freed him on the spot and gave him a check and said, "You work for me now." And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You gave the man freedom, swords. You let him be his bodyguard, your sword bearer, and he was in line for the title of Castle Lord. That's samurai to me. That's samurai. You were going, like, he was going to be a lord officially with lands and shit. You know. So that's
Yeah.
samurai to me. So let's have like, oh, he was a retainer. No, he was a samurai. Shut up. Jumping forward to Mr. Keeley and his light summer fest. Oh, Summer Games Fest is going to be really light this year. Why? Let's talk about it. Why? We know the reason. Why? Are you going to bring up the reason? No. So,
course not.
every game showcase every year, there are going to be people going, if the thing I don't want doesn't show up, I'm gonna just be upset and say it was a snooze fest, and say it was sleep, and say it was L, and say it was no skibbity, and say slurs. Like, I don't like. It's okay to be disappointed because you were looking forward to something, or you're waiting for your dream announcement to pop, and it just never pops. Because I've been in the hole. There are lots of people who've been in the hole for years waiting for, come on, Shadow Man. Come on, Spawn. Come on, Soul Calibur 7. Something, anything, a crossover. You know, so, you know, I do understand, but, you know, you gotta remember to be mature, you know? And, you know, because we're dealing with both kids and adults who are poorly socialized, we're not going to get that. So it's always going to be I didn't get my blank. I didn't get my FIFA. I didn't get my...
Yeah. It's crazy, though.
You know,
like, I feel like you should just move on and enjoy what people are, like, trying to do in, like, terms of, like, the gaming industry.
I would also say, like, you're right. Like, it's fine. You can complain. I'm not saying you can't complain that, you know, like, then and there. But when you go out of your way after the fest is done and then you just post, like, the trailer again, like, you repost the trailer and you're like, I was so excited for this and look, it's fucking ass. Like, I hate that. That's what I hate.
I like to laugh at these people. That's why I'm cracking.
It's funny. But
it
at the same time,
happens,
it's like
like you said, it happens every year. And I think Josh has said it also, like, any showcase within the year, like, ever comes out, it's the same thing where, like, people just hate in chat. it's over, and then like a couple days or the day after, just like, man, dude, that sucked. There was nothing good, and I was just like, oh my god, these guys are
It's like, there
never
was
happy.
nothing good? Nah.
Does he
Think-
know about Gem?
No, I was like thinking about bringing it up. It's gonna sidetrack us a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Should we say?
But we should finish this
Yeah.
this topic up, and then I'll bring him up. It's fine.
Okay.
Transition.
Did you see anything? Because I know you said you saw it on stream. Did you see anything like particular in the Summer Games Fest?
Like anything you were excited for?
I saw trailers while it was going on, and I was very excited. Like I did talk about it. I'm very excited. Although my excitement was contained over the year 2 announcement for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah,
The
okay.
leaks were going crazy, like, yo, there's gonna be some shit, bro. There's gonna be some shit. You gotta see it. And I'm like, okay, that, like, I'm less excited than I should be, but that is very exciting. Like, it's not rocking my socks off, but that's good.
I like how you said you contained your excitement. There was no containing over here, dude. I was popping the fuck off.
I was like,
No, Matsuda, like, no.
Well, okay, all right. You know what? You say that. You say that, and I'm like, fuck. You're all right. You know what? We didn't need Mai. We didn't need Mai. We don't need RE Engine Mai. We could have had Shaw.
I need RE Engine Mai on the battle bus covered in oil, but we're not going to talk about that. Listen up.
We just went away from sexualization. Now we're back.
No, it's okay when we do.
So, I have a problem with how, like, no, because it's going to get worse. So,
It's fine.
It's a problem contained to Mai Shiranui and her guest appearances. Okay, walk with me. You know Mai Shiranui is like, what, an H cup? And I do not like these conservative or realistic breast sizes for Mai Shiranui and her guest appearances. You mean to tell me she went to DOA of all places and she's normally proportioned? That's kind of strange, guys, don't you think? And now she's showing up here once again, normally proportioned. Like, we don't have the female video game character in Chun-Li, and like the queen, the strongest woman in the world, the woman with horse legs. Right?
No, you're right.
But I mean, if we're being fair though. Oh no, go ahead. Sorry. I thought you were done.
How to say this in a way that's not like explicit. My little lewd Twitter feed, addled brain cannot comprehend the lack of logic. Like, why are we, like, I get there's a thing, like, there's definitely a thing you want to portray your guest characters with respect, and these SNK characters, they're not guest characters, those are cousins. The cousins are just gonna, like, the same way my cousin, you know, came over and lived with me for 2 years and was raised with me like a brother. Like that shit is like, oh yeah, the cousins are moving back in for a bit.
Right.
That's what
if?
And there is a measure of respect and adaptation. Why does Mai look normal? Mai should look the way she does in SNK games, which is anything but normal. You guys know the SNK guys are literally the old Capcom guys.
Yeah, they are.
Each other. Why is she look so? Once again, not to be a gooner, she shouldn't look normal.
Is it a concern of continuity? Also,
not even that. Because if it was a concern for continuity, this would be a very conservatively dressed Mai with the conservative version of her classic outfit that she wore in like when she first showed up.
Fatal Fury.
Right. She had it, and this conservative version of her outfit, of the outfit we now classically know, like the gi that hides nothing. It looks very cool. It looks cool. No problem with that. If she would have showed up with that, I would have been like, yes, family values, standards, and practices. But I also would have been like, We know. But this isn't that. This is her showing up and everything is spilling, or should be spilling. Everything is being contained because she's like proportioned normally. Like an actual female of that height, weight, and build.
I would like to
Strange.
play devil's advocate, I guess,
Okay.
but
Go ahead,
okay.
asshole, man. I know where you're going.
I'll just say this. My canonically is a D cup. She's not even the biggest in her series.
I believe you. I believe you. Because we're messing with timelines. We're doing like there's a dual reality where this is what it says, and this is what we see.
This is what we see. No, but that's why I just want to play devil's advocate. She's not even the biggest in her series.
I was like, curious.
People watching, people hearing,
We
just
should
go fact check.
participate in society. We should-
Fact check Josh right now.
Fact check me right now. I swear. She's not even top 5, guys. She's not even top 5. Angel Shermie. It's Angel. It's Angel. Angel's top 1.
On hell. Now, okay, Angel. It's canonically on hell. I hate it. But she spells it angel, and then her epithet is I'm the angel of the ring. Angel of the ring. So why can't we just call her Angel? No, it's on hell. It's on hell. Stupid. Anyways, it's Angel?
Yeah.
What? It's
Yeah.
not Honey? Well, it's not Elizabeth?
Elizabeth is number 5, I think, or 4.
Oh! I hate it!
He said he
Is
did.
that Shinwoo?
This knowledge is important, all right?
Not Shenwu.
Where the fuck are you guys getting this
Top
knowledge
one,
from,
big
though?
titties.
Files in his brain. It's
Yeah,
just there
titties
stored.
on
He knows it already.
It's stored.
He's done research
I
multiple
counted
times.
the pixels out and I made sure.
We see the bookmarks. Mark 34.
Nah.
Interesting. How terrible.
Open his mind
SNK
folder and it's like all
Yes.
sticky. Just
I got the neural link and
yes,
I
Nice. We can- Oh lord.
oh man.
I'm ruining my chances of being like a regular guest / pseudo member. I'm ruining them
Nah,
right now. But guess what?
nah.
Keep it going. Biggest titties.
I,
What do you mean Terry's
need
not
to
number 2? Have you
knowledge
seen
myself
like
up.
what are you doing? Nah. Them dudes, they putting something in the water. Those like SNK guys. Okay. If I could sidebar inside the sidebar just real quick. So
Right.
Guilty Gear characters, like Guilty Gear is considered the queerest fighting game franchise. And I'm like, okay, I get where you're going with that because it's camp for days. But everybody in SNK looks bisexual. That's everybody in the SNK verse of the 5-6 franchises. They look violently bisexual. You can't tell me otherwise, right? You got K-Dash running around in leather. Like, what's going on here? You got Maxima, like that's a whole other thing. But it's weird that like King of Fighters doesn't have that distinction. King of Fighters is like, I see the gay on display. Like it's here, every character. Okay, now I forgot where we were, so let's go back. Let's go back through titty sizes. Let's go back to Street Fighter. Year 2. I was excited, and I'm like, I had a problem with Bison. I have problems with Bison. Does anybody have any particular feelings towards Bison before I go off?
I have the same feeling where it's just funny to me where it's like he's dead and it's just him. He's on his phone. He's messaging Gaio and he's like, "I lived, bitch. Nash died for nothing. Sorry." Like, what the fuck?
There was one more body left in the body vending machine I had.
Right. I also love just before you go up, I love how people are like, I think he's got the rich white girl sweep now. And they said they said
The weird
most
angler
of
drop.
he said They said most of his body doubles or whatever his extra bodies are like bad bitches. Of course, he'd have the rich white girl.
Like, okay, first of all, happy Pride, everybody. Second of all, M. Bison is also violently bisexual because we figure out, if you look very closely at his personnel and his preferences for, like, spare bodies, you really quick discover his sexual preferences. Men, blonde hair, blue eyes, white. He likes
Right.
some Aryan Dream style.
Right.
Women, he's around the world with it. You look at the dolls, you look
Right.
at Cammy, he's like, oh, he likes a little bit of everything. That's kind of...
I just
Okay.
remembered what the exact term was, and they said that his other bodies are just pogs.
Like, you look at Seth...
That's what I read.
Okay, Seth was unfinished. Okay, Seth was unfinished. But if he had a chance to be finished, what would he look like? Mind you,
What?
M. Bison is from Southeast Asia. Weird. Okay, let's look at Abel, the 70% finished body, blonde hair, blue eyed, white guy. Seth, gray eyes, black black eyes, gray skin, but other than the tandem engine, he's unfinished. If he was finished, he'd look closer to Abel, because they're brothers genetically, because these bodies are biomechanical. Oh my god! Another white guy, supposedly. You look at his rivals. Main two rivals. He's got three rivals. Three rivals. Let's see. Two boyfriends. White guys, blonde hair, blue eyes, and Chinese woman. Interesting. Okay, but that's not what I was upset about, really.
No, of course not.
What are you thinking? I'm upset about the premise of new Bison, not his potential. He has potential. I would love to see a good guy anti-hero Bison. Ew. But I don't like the fact he's back, because the whole point is that he's dead. JP is literally holding his soul and his access psycho power in like a parallel dimension, and that's how his powers work. So why is Bison back? Like, JP, is he truly a different person? Does he have completely a different soul? And is like the mind thing? Because I'm thinking, okay, clone. This is definitely a clone, but this clone has been rapidly aged somewhat, explaining like white long hair and stuff. So I'm like, this is interesting. There's potential here, and I want to explore this potential. I look forward to this. And he's Rao. Also, he's Rao.
Also, he's
Street
Rao,
Fighter,
yeah.
where they did manga again. But if you look at Street Fighter is like 50% Fist of the North Star, 50% JoJo.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what it is. So he's Rao now. Cool, he's Rao. What else? Oh, he's not necessarily evil. He's just trying to figure out who he is. And once he figures out who he's supposed to be, he might be evil then. Okay, let's play with that. You got nothing, don't you? Yeah, we got nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Bison should stay dead, because we have a good thing going with JP, who is definitely like the bad guy, but he's not bad guy. He's like, yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, I did the whole tournament. I'm laundering money. The accountant went to the gym.
Right.
Started his looks maxing, bought himself some new clothes, and then was like, I run the business now. Let's do some money laundering. What geneticists know? Why are we kidnapping girls? Are those girls? Are these women adults? Why are we doing this? Why are we cloning people? Why are we abducting child prodigies and psychics? This doesn't make sense. Like this is why our books are in the red. We can't afford to pay people. The cafeteria has Lunchables and Uncrustables in it. Like, what's going on here? So I like JP as a villain. I don't like Bison should have stayed dead for at least 2 more seasons. There we go. I'm done.
I would like to ask you, did you notice the the whole timeline shit happening when he was getting his psycho power back? There were like flashes. There were flashes in the cycle power, and it was like old Bison like images, like the old Street Fighter 2 and previous games is just Bison
Oh yeah, I
showing
saw
up.
that.
And so
Mm.
people are theorizing that that's why like Terry and Mai are gonna be in Street Fighter now, because like
'Cause it's
that
like-
it's like a multiverse
Yeah.
thing. Which like is the lamest
Ew.
fucking way you could take it. I know it's the lamest fucking way, the
It's
lamest
like,
direction
oh,
you
yeah,
could head.
through
Laziest
psycho
also.
power, I'm gonna get my memories back, or I'm gonna get knowledge who I'm
They're gonna
supposed to
die.
be. I'm like, okay. I guess it could work, but why this presentation? I hope a rose gets to him before. That's what I hope. I hope that
Time out.
what happens to Kuma, and then this new Bison becomes the I just want to be left alone. I'm not really
I can't.
a bad guy, but when I show up, I'm here to kill people with my bare hands. But I'm not a bad guy. I saved the Earth. Remember when I saved the Earth like 3 times? Yeah, something like that.
You might need to lower it.
Yeah, something big. Yeah, it's just a little odd that they did bring him back this early. He could, I think you're right. He could have just stayed out for like a season or 2 more.
I need him gone forever, but if you're gonna bring him back, 2 more seasons.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a quick pause so we can see if
Oh,
it
we got
sounds
it.
good?
We got it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good. It should be fine. Okay. I guess I can go on the little tangent from earlier. Just going back also. So they brought up Jim.
Oh yeah.
Alia brought up Jim. This is a guy that I like kind of collabed with before. Like I want to say like about 8 months ago now.
He has a crush on
Almost
him.
a year.
Almost
know
a year
it.
now. And so this guy, he was cool at first, right? He was fine, but after
His thing moved over.
it moved a little bit. Why is that?
I don't know. Because he made it bigger?
No, that's because you hung up.
Oh shit.
That's fine. I can fix it.
1 second.
1 second.
You need to get a drink? I would say get a drink.
I guess while you're doing this, we haven't done this in a while because, like, I don't know, we kind of just. It's been a while since we did any ConvoBreaker. But
Yeah.
I guess the drink of the day, for us at least.
Oh, that's true. We haven't done.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. The drink of the day for today is Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Me and Josh are drinking Dos Equis, some beer, some brewski. Alia was drinking some water and some Snapple Apple earlier.
Yeah.
Ryder, I totally forgot about this, but I don't know if they told you. Because we like I said, we kind of forgot
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
I forgot about it completely.
Yeah.
What you drinking, buddy?
You drinking anything?
Only the finest in God's precious water.
Woo! Let's go. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Let's
The
go.
rest.
We're dehydrating over here. Let's go.
Oh boy.
So long
Yeah,
story
back to
short, long story short, like a kind of long story short, we worked together for a little bit. We did a podcast. We did some let's plays or started a let's play.
Tried to.
About like 2 episodes into the podcast, he like started blaming me for like him losing subscribers and stuff like that.
Okay.
You're right. And I was like, he's like, I lost 10 subscribers since hanging out with you. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I had been watching. Keep this in mind. I usually do watch the people I work with just so I'm up to date on their stuff, and that way I have stuff to talk to them about, right?
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. That makes sense.
I usually, keep tabs a little bit. So, watching his channel grow, I'm happy for this guy. He gained 10 subscribers and blamed me for losing 10. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's just like, he's my personal DSP. He's my personal locale.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, it was
It's
a
really-
canon event.
Got one of those already. Yeah.
It's really bad.
And I called it. I said, what if he's a pathological liar? Because he was saying stuff, and I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. But then
You ask him about
I would
it.
ask more questions about his shit, right? And he would start turning it around like, oh, I can't say this. You know, I signed a DNA.
NDA.
DNA.
NDA.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
No, I signed the DNA. The strand on the fit.
Yeah. So, specifically for him, he like claims that he's a voice actor and a mocap guy, and that he does stuff.
Okay.
And if he does, we apologize for being wrong.
But, but like, there's no proof. There's no proof of it. Anytime he posts about like, oh, I'm working on this thing, there's never any follow up to it, and then he will delete the post shortly after.
And that's one of two things. I'm a pathological liar, or somebody in management found it and yelled at me again.
Yeah.
But even
Right.
then,
Right, which
if
I
he's,
can't, like,
if
you know,
he's
I
cooking-
hope.
if he's,
I
if
hope
he's
it's
cooking,
that, yeah.
if he's cooking, bro, let me see your portfolio.
No,
Where's your-
don't look at his cooking though.
Look at his
Like, I'm a
cooking.
voice actor. I'm a voice actor. I don't have a reel, and I've only done a few projects, and it's impossible to find these projects.
Woman, send it to
Guess
us.
what? I don't bring it up because I'm not going to bring it up until I have. I'm not going to really bring it up other than the fact that, other than in passing, hey, I've done some voice acting work, you know, but I have nothing to show for it really. So, you know, how much does it really mean? If he's a mocap guy, he's got a portfolio of like some of the stunts he did somewhere, or like a YouTube channel somewhere. He's got a video portfolio. If he's a VA and he's done some work and he's been good and he's good at keeping track of his projects, unlike me, he would have a reel somewhere, something he can send people when he wants to audition before he even sends an audition like recording.
Of course.
So if he doesn't have these things, you go, oh,
Oh, so you're just a liar.
It's really hard to like try and believe him. Like, I mean, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah.
but then it's just like thing after thing, and then like it's always again like seeing him like he'll post, I got this role, it's coming up, and then he'll be like, it's a Castlevania thing, and then just like delete
Takes
the whole
it
thing.
down.
disappears.
It's gone.
All
Never
rolls to ban
mentioned.
world. Got it.
No credits, no nothing.
No, nothing. It's just bizarre. Like, I get there are NDAs, I understand that, but like
Yeah.
for you to not be credited, period, is odd.
Odd.
They removed. It means you didn't work on it at all, or they removed your work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So it's just he's just my personal just DSP,
And,
just
Especially with his channel.
especially yeah. It's like anything really. I'm a certified hater at this point.
Certified hater.
But
damn, you wake up early in the morning just to let's see
Just
what he
to-
did today.
Pretty much.
it's not that bad anymore, guys. I swear. It's not that bad
it,
anymore.
was bad a couple months ago.
Yeah, it was bad a couple.
He was seething. Like, he would just wake up, drink his gym hating coffee, and just get right to it.
Call up Logan. Hey, this
Dude,
guy
this happened
posted
today.
this.
He tweeted something new. I gotta tell you about it. And it goes off like 2 hours. Like, I fucking hate this guy. I fucking hate this guy.
But get this, writer.
God damn.
At the same time, we were talking. Well, we were watching DSP first.
Right.
So Kuma, Josh over here was all like, oh, DSP this, DSP that. And I'm like, I don't want to hear about this guy no more. And then Jerry
Yeah.
comes along and then he's like, oh, he's like DSP. He did this like DSP. And I'm like, I don't care anymore. Literally, I'm tired of this guy. If you want to marry him, go for it.
Like the fascination is more of a I can't believe you rather than
Right. Yeah. That's it. It's more
the
of that.
audacity. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Like
Yes.
His content, the way he does his videos is very lucrative, very bizarre. Speaking of bizarre, like, yeah, Josh but
You're gonna watch it, so you're fired.
gun to the head. You're gonna watch this. We watched him trying out, because that's a thing also that Josh mentioned, or not mentioned, but
just
he
caught on.
said to me like that he doesn't buy games. He only like waits for it to be free on like PS Plus on his PS4, and then like just gets them, tries it out, and then like that's it for his videos. So he was
like
trying
one shot. But there's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with a good
basically.
one shot. But one shots all day. This isn't the machinima days. You ain't gonna get paid for 15
No, yeah,
minute one shot.
exactly. And the only thing he like records frequently is Metal Gear Solid 5
Metal Gear
or
Solid
Solstice.
or Wanted Dead and Elden Ring. It's like the 4 games that are constantly on his channel.
With Solid like 5, Metal Gear Solid 5 is like It's done,
And here's
bro.
the thing: he's not even playing like the story or anything. He is just going through doing the FOB missions or like doing like
What?
just free roam
it's the same thing every video.
Oh,
For like the
and
past year.
and thirsting over quiet.
Yeah.
Which I mean isn't bad, right? It's go for it. Do what you want to do, boo. But like, I'm annoyed.
It just seems it's just so weird. It's like, what content are you getting? Are you getting from this?
Oh yeah, but as I was saying also that's like the main games he does play. But most of his content, like the one shots, are he downloaded JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. And
Okay.
he usually plays a bunch of his games on easy. Complains that he's like winning
Oh, yeah.
or like too easy basically.
Right.
And then the moment he like
Oh,
starts
sure,
losing or
okay.
something goes like wrong or awry, he gets mad and is like, "This game fucking sucks. I don't like this game," and then just cuts the video and like ends it basically.
Yeah.
Koichi whooped his
Just like me,
ass.
for real, for real.
Yeah. And it's these tendencies, it's these like mannerisms that make us believe also this guy's just lying about his voice acting and everything.
Right.
It's like it's just I don't know
There's-
his whole thing.
There's a reel. It's so good. His voice acting reel.
Oh, yeah.
It's not good like, oh, he's actually doing like good voices or like good acting. It's like, it's just bizarre to hear him do these voices back to back, and like he's losing it, right? Like he's doing Snake, talking to all these characters, and every time he goes back to Snake, it's progressively worse and worse.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's
Segments,
a
bro.
he's a strange man, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, strange indeed.
Oh man, I gotta. You guys are tempting me. I was like, I don't need this. I don't need
You
this.
shouldn't don't go into it. Don't go into the rabbit hole.
Okay, even if you go into the rabbit hole, any negative comment in any capacity is getting filtered. Like just like, okay, he was playing Tunic. I'm not sure if you're
Yes.
familiar.
I'm aware.
Okay. So he was playing
Giving away
Tunic,
that shit.
and on the second video, somebody commented. It's funny to me because like his age isn't important, but he is 37 years old.
Okay.
So somebody commented saying, "Kids these days, if the game doesn't hold your hand, you won't try at all."
Ooh. Ooh,
And
okay.
that's like not like the most negative thing. It's just like come on, you
This is
suck.
boomer.
You just want it easy.
Right. So that was it, and he like deleted the comment like immediately. Like, my sister is a big gym hater as well.
Oh
And
boy, it's a family affair.
yeah, it's a family event.
Family event.
And she's made multiple accounts. It's funny. But
Just to hate on the guy.
so
Your sister,
And not even like
SOJ. You should
not
say
even
SOJ.
mainly hating. It's just like commenting on it. Just commenting on so like casually, like as if we're a fan or something. And
Yeah.
Jim just
like,
no.
I mean, it doesn't help. It doesn't help that her names were like
Similar.
yeah, or like pigeon. One of them was like,
Oh my god.
okay. I got a
Wait,
little
wait.
bit of backtrack,
Backtrack,
right?
yeah.
Just to preface, my man lost an eye. Okay,
Ooh.
Jim.
Okay.
Jim, he lost an eye.
Oh.
The story changes.
Wow. Wow, y'all just bullying this disabled man? Okay.
No.
Hold on.
What?
You gotta
Go
hear it.
ahead.
You gotta hear it, right? Okay, look. The story changes every time. Every time that he tells it, it changes.
At least the first story he told us.
When we first talked to him and he talked about it, he was like, "Oh well, he went hiking with a friend, and then once they got towards the top, like at this mountain or whatever, the friend almost fell off, and
Right.
he tried to save him, or he did save him, but like in the scuffle of getting him and not having him fall off, dirt went into his eye, and then like he didn't get all of the dirt out, it scratched out his cornea,
Cornea,
whatever
yeah.
whatever happened." It damaged his eye. Okay, fine.
But
Like
right?
later on, other stories, he's like, oh well, like I lost my eye to a demon,
Okay.
and then
It
the
could
one
be like
after
a
that,
metaphorical one also.
maybe.
And then the one after the
It's
story
like,
after.
oh well, okay, back to hiking. He's like, yeah, I was hiking, and we ended up in an area that we weren't supposed to be, and I got tortured, and I lost my eye that way.
So you scratch it
Outlast,
with a scalpel.
basically. Nice.
And he also said like a bike accident also, right?
No, he was talking about the hand
Hand.
breaking, saying that he got in an accident.
Well,
Or it's like that one is consistent.
yeah.
Every
Well-
time he said that, it's consistent.
and then what with the eye? He has had surgery, as at least he tells us. He wears an eye patch in a lot of his images, his pictures. So he doesn't show off his eye.
Right.
Be it because there was dirt in it, or a demon got it, or he was tortured, or whatever the case may be. So
So
the sister over here.
my sister started basically
Okay.
one of her names. I'm guilty, also, but like one of her names is like just Jim's eye. It's just, so, but like, she's just like actively commenting on this stuff. She doesn't give a shit, and like he'll just block her, right? And it's just her going like answering his tweet. Like there was one where he's like, "Oh, should I dye my hair red again?" Whatever, and she's like, "Yeah, you should go red," but it's just like Jim's eye. Commenting.
A dude talking to his distant body, floating eye that glows.
Right.
Are you gonna talk?
Someone
about
draw
the
that.
So
Y'all
her,
some hating ass motherfucker.
so her most recent escapade was she made a little meme about him where it's like a template already where it's a post saying he looks a little gay but my daughter loves him so that's okay or something like that, and it's just a picture of Jim under it.
Oh, I wasn't meaning that one. I was talking about the hamster.
Oh, yeah, she
Cat?
kept the hamster. It was a hamster.
Okay.
It's a hamster.
Mandalorian.
She kept like posting on his comment or commenting for him a image of a hamster, right? And it says Mandrana, and it's just a hamster eating a mandarin orange.
I'm
And
ready.
he took that as a racial or a slur or a racial thing.
creating new slurs in your
Yeah.
body.
I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, being like, well, Mandrana could be read as Mandrainer, if you're thinking about it that much, it could be seen as a like a homophobic
man-eater.
slur,
Yeah.
whatever. But it's not that. It's literally a fucking hamster eating a mandarin. It's just like that. It's just wild. Like I never thought I'd get to that. I thought like the worst would be like I became a detractor, and instead I became a detractor of somebody that nobody gives a shit about because nobody cares about this man. It's just me.
You gotta start making the equivalent of Snort Hogan videos. Oh, this man.
I made a song about it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait, which song?
I gotta check that out later.
the vegan veggie buns,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
The it's like we're the biggest fans of him, and at the same time we're like the biggest haters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Oh boy, that's great.
So we got that guy too.
He's gonna get scared and he's gonna run away. He's gonna be like, these guys are gonna start making jokes about me.
No,
No.
Ryder, you're cool.
Ryder's
Ryder, you're
cool.
freaking cool, man. Next episode, we're like, dude. So we had like this guy, Ryder Kick.
He had like the sickest voice ever, but he was kind of weird.
It's like, oh yeah, he's kind of weird. Like, what is a common Strider anyway?
It's like a weird bug man or something. I don't know.
Some Power Ranger.
Talk
Some battle board.
Chinese power.
think he said he was friends with
Chinese
Johnny
Power
Yongbosh, but I've never
Rangers.
seen him hang out with.
Weird Yoshimitsu wannabe. Woo! Sure.
So are you strictly Kamen Rider?
Or are you like all
All
tokusatsu
anything, yeah,
Sentai?
Tokusatsu Sentai.
I like all I like all tokusatsu. From like, and there is a lot because there are things made for the genre, but then technically the genre expands, and there's a lot of things that just fall under the umbrella just because there were special effects used. So
Okay.
there's a lot there, and I do watch a lot. I'm watching the stuff you think of, but I also like watching things like this weird old horror movie or Seven. It's there's in Toku there's a lot of variety, despite people only claiming that there's only three things. There's only three or four things. Nah.
Okay.
But as far as my inspirations go, it's it's more of an original thing that's just like it's there is very clear inspiration, but this is an original thing, and I say that with a grain of salt because look at what it looks like, but also there's very particular reasons in the design and the branding because I don't need Toei sending me a cease and desist when I
Of
start
course.
getting my
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, guys. So Wattpad, are you familiar with the fanfiction site Wattpad?
I am more than they are.
So what?
I've used Wattpad in
Interesting.
high school. That's it.
Okay, interesting. Okay, tap in, lock in. There is the Toku community over there are a whole bunch of biting ass motherfuckers. That's fine because this is fan fiction. That's the whole point, is to be a biting ass motherfucker and make new things out of old things. But there are a few users on Wattpad who started stealing. Stealing Toku designs and whole characters.
Oh
From
man.
the Twitter Tokuverse. I'm really keyed into that community because there are people over there who I associate and who associate with me. I would consider myself an associate of Raf Toze. I follow Mosquito King. I'm friends with Falco the Red Wing. He is another Toku VTuber, older man, really cool. I'm like satellite acquaintances with Gold Guardian or Gold Gorina. Another one, even though we like formally haven't like associated, like we're in the lineage, we're like 1 degree of separation away. There's a whole bunch of people. There's Genos, Kamen Rider Genos. There's Kamen Fighter Grit. There's Hero Tuber Ronin. There's Torxel. There's the whole Gatai. There's the whole VTuber group, Gatai, the Gataiverse, especially Generation 1. And if you had your art done by like even the same guy who's doing a lot of this art, Common Drawer Ashmish, Common Drawer and Raph just art these OCs that they were doing commissions of that were they were getting stolen and ripped and putting right on people's pages. This is my OC. Here's his face claim for his untransformed version. Here's his weapons and stuff. I'm like, yo, this is the most tasteless shit ever. The only reason I was spared is because I had not yet commissioned Raph. And I haven't commissioned Ashmish yet. Everyone was getting their shit lifted. I saw it as disrespectful to certain people, like Sparks. Sparks isn't around like that. Dr. Swoozy is around, but he's doing his own thing. Just the guy is too busy working on his visual novels to give a damn. Common Fighter Grit. Grit is the homie. Grit is retired. He graduated. He's on his Twitter every now and then. He's not coming back for the most part. It was very disrespectful, so we had to go. We had to go handle some business.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine because stealing art in general via if it's art, digital, drawn or whatever, or something you wrote, no, which kind of ties in with like the whole AI generated shit. Like that's a whole other topic.
I'm gonna reveal a deep dark secret about me. I used to sell MLM psych. No. I got my foot I got my foot, or rather, I got my toe in the water of the RP sphere. I've got my ear to the ground over there. I'm seeing what they're doing.
Mhm.
This is a problem over there, but because once again that like it's fan fiction, it literally is fan fiction
Yeah.
for the most part. Even with original concepts, the
Yeah.
collaborative fiction creation process is still it still mirrors the creation of fan fiction. There is a problem with like people not just homaging homaging IP or using IP in a cool, unique way, or just trying to do it as much as you can under fair use. People are stealing IP over
Yeah.
there too. But basically, what happened is we all got together. We was like, "Hey, yo, what they're doing? What on Wattpad? Wattpad of all places? AO3, whatever, Hydrotax." We went over there. We said, "Hey, could you stop? Could you stop?" And it was time to be a two-pronged strategy. People asking to stop nicely while also reporting them,
Yeah.
and basically there was like, "Hey, we pulled our stuff down. We'd like to issue an apology." These two dudes, which I'm pretty sure they're just sock accounts for each other,
Yeah.
because just because of how like alike the presentation was, we had managed to get this fixed, and it wasn't as bad, but these guys were losing it. It's like, oh yeah, this is ours, and it's like, no, you can't do
No,
that.
yeah, no, you
You
can't
know?
do that.
So that's why I was telling everybody, hey, because this wider Toku-based VTuber community, um, a lot of people don't like, hey, my character is a counter writer, or my character is like a lone member of a Sentai, or a member of a Sentai team that you never really see, or maybe
Yeah.
he's Metal Hero inspired, things like that. I'm like, hey guys, make your thing as legally distinct as possible,
Yeah.
just to cover your butts. Copyright it, enforce your copyright when people do things like this,
Yeah.
which is what I'm in the process of doing for Common. Common Strider looks the way he does because I wanted a tokuification of a very specific concept. I wanted this very particular Ryu Hayabusa costume, uh, with
You wanted to
like
do that.
I wanted this
Copywriter stuff.
I wanted this very particular Ryu Hayabusa thing with Strider Hiryu, but then I was like, well, that's just a visual design. But then I was like, well, what if it was mainly aping on the idea of a super ninja? What is
Yeah.
a super ninja? Well, Ryu Hayabusa, Super Joe, Hatsuma. When you see a ninja in the fictional media do a cool thing that real life ninjas, real life quote unquote, yeah, whatever. We're definitely not doing that. Is what we call trope wise a super ninja. So what if I just aped the idea of a super ninja and started doing shit and then married it to tokusatsu, which there's been precedent for that before because one of the earliest transforming heroes was a super ninja,
Yeah.
Henshin Ninja Hayate, which he's literally Kamen Rider, but he's a bird in feudal Japan. He's also a ninja.
Hey.
And they never did anything with that, which is strange. We got Cross Z instead, but that would be. I suppose you could expand it further and go, hey, you could Lion Maru, Lion Mask, Lion Maru, was like a feudal warrior, not necessarily a ninja or a samurai, but a bushin. So you could do something with that. So I was just combining, drawing inspiration from a lot of different sources. That's why he looks the way he does. I got the I. This is the 2.0 model. The 1.0 model was just some stuff I rigged up, and it looked horrible. But then I got better. Uh, I had to dip into the Twitter art cesspit to get this model properly rigged because I rigged it and it looked horrible. It came rigged twice, but it's like, oh, I can't use these. These rigs are incompatible for what
Yeah.
I need them to do. These rigs are incompatible for VTubing. I need to find someone to rig this. And everyone's charging ridiculous things. I'm like, no, I just need my rigging fixed. And maybe if you want to replace it, we could talk about that. And I had to get into the like. I will not. Most people would recommend their rigger. I do not recommend my rigger because my rigger has a bad reputation for straight up just scamming people. And it's like,
Yeah.
if you got your
Damn,
work,
dude. Did you get him?
if you had to be on their ass to get their work. So this is something I was
And
going to
that's
say
what you
for a
did?
future video topic, but basically the TLDR is, um, I interviewed like 20 of these people. I attempted to interview about 20 of these people's clients. Less than 5 got back to me.
Oh shit.
Only 2 had good things to say, and I came away with it like, oh, I'm going to have to basically ride this person being an annoying nightmare client to get my work, because if I'm not, I might just get scammed based on what they're telling me.
Yeah.
And there's one person I talked to even said, hey, just don't get it from them. Get it from this person instead. But I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, this model is a 3D model. I'm a 3D VTuber. I'm not looking to move into being a live 2D, using a live 2D model, which is just a really complicated PNG. I'm not
Yes.
interested in doing that anymore. That was supposed to be the cheaper thing that gets you higher quality results faster. It turned into being more expensive. So 3D is cooler aesthetically, especially for someone.
I feel like for 2D, especially like VTubing 2D, it's just lesser.
Let's
Oh yeah, it's like live 2Ds are where it's at. They look prettier and stuff, but at some point, like it's like, hey, because these became hot commodity, and because they do look cool, finished projects always look cool. Even like the model might look bad, but when you see it moving, it's like, oh, it looks maybe a little better. It got out of hand, and the price point, because like the demand, supply and demand, it was it was dictating that prices should be increased. So then people got priced out of live 2Ds as well. Live 2Ds are now way too expensive because they take a lot of work and because they look pretty. But you still can't get a good 3D either. I got a good 3D because my design was pretty simple. From a guy who typically does 3D modeling and 3D art. He's the guy who does my 3D art. The cool 3D renders right out of the video game that you see of Common on my channel. I use every now and then. Those come from Gearshift. I asked Gearshift if he could make a model for Common, and he said yes. I don't know if he's interested in doing more for me because I have some ideas, but he did it. He hooks me up. I pay him. I pay. He doesn't ask for a lot, but it is a significant investment, and I do pay him well.
I don't want to get like an exact
So,
price, but could you give us like an estimate?
For now, the prices probably will have increased due to inflation, but
Of course.
for this model, which was only meant, this model was not meant for VTubing. This model was meant for the kind of high def, low poly 3D art he does, and it was also made for posing and doing things in like pose studios.
Yeah.
It was around. It was around one something. It was actually pretty. It was pretty nice because I work with and talk to other 3D modelers. They want 4,000. They want 4K. They want 6K.
Jesus Christ, that's a huge jump.
Yeah, I worked with I'm friends with, talked to, participated in Leosaurus Rex's giveaways. Talked to him, networked with him. He's really cool. He's doing 4 to 6K. His stuff looks very nice. He's doing 4 to 6K. Average person who would do low to mid range poly models for such usages would be maybe 2K. Gearshift hooked me up for like $100 some. Now would be maybe 300. I don't know. I haven't asked him. I probably will be asking him because I would eventually like forms for Common. I said I wasn't gonna. I promised myself, don't do forms, don't do stupid weapons, don't do that Heisei shit. Keep it shower. Put that Heisei flavor on some shower. Just your hands. But then you gotta remember, well, Stronger had forms. X's 5 hands are forms and power-ups at the same time. Don't be afraid to dip into like the over commercialization just a little bit. But Gearshift did hook me up. He hooked me up.
Shout out to Gearshift over there.
Talk to him. Just talk to him. If he could find his schedule, I'm pretty sure he'll cut you a good deal. I'm hoping he'll cut me a good deal when I go back to him.
But at the same time, don't get scammed.
Please don't get scammed.
Don't get scammed.
You're gonna have to redo you're gonna have to either inspect. He's gonna hook you up with a nice rig, but it's only gonna be for posing. When it's time to redo your rig yourself, or I wouldn't recommend redoing it yourself, even though for my Bomber Cyberfunk mod, there is a Common Strider mod that I'm working on. If you've seen the last few episodes of, well, no, if you see in a few episodes of my Bomb Rush LP, when they release on YouTube, you'll see that I will basically spoil the surprise that there is a Bomb Rush mod I'm working on. I had to re-rig that using using Rigify and like sacrificing a few hours of my brain power. Just don't get scammed because rigging is also very expensive, and it's not uncommon to hear people charging an arm and a leg for rigging and re-rigging, but but you also want to make sure you're talking to someone who's reputable because I was talking to this person under like 5 different stock accounts. Like I got into the pit. It's a network of people who are owning 5, 10, 15 different accounts, pretending to be different people on them. And they are real artists.
That's such a loser thing, also.
Like this is a money laundering scam.
Yeah,
These VFX
exactly.
bots, like it's crazy that I had to send my payment to 2 different accounts. It was really crazy. And yeah, I would have lost some money if I wasn't such a hard ass, or rather, there would have been a greater risk for money loss if I wasn't such a hard ass. That's the moral of the story, kids. Don't get scammed. Don't get scammed.
Don't get
Yeah,
scammed.
don't get scammed.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever.
Yeah, if I want to get scammed, let me do it.
Let me do it. No, but yeah,
Let me
no,
do
thank
it.
you, Scam.
4K.
With the Fortnite, if we want to talk about that, or if you want to do a quiz.
We should do
I wouldn't
Oh,
mind
sometimes.
I wouldn't mind getting your thoughts on the Fortnite stuff because I'm watching it because I'm in another shout out. I'm in
Wait.
Hero Tuber Roland's Fortnite Friday streams. I'm the hype man for the squad. I'm in chat going, good job guys when they wipe out horribly. He's running trios, he's running quads, he's running 5-on-5s, and so I've seen some of the stuff that's been going on with the patches, and I agree with the sentiment that when the big wave of hotfix after patch kind of just ruined how they ruined like their vision for the balance, like the balance of the weapons and the balance of the vehicles with the current season. And the current season it hasn't even been all that long, but it's just like
I do agree.
yeah.
I do agree. I feel like when it first started, it was maybe a little too broken.
There was one? I don't care. That's the thing, bro. The sweats ruined it. They got too competitive. I fucking hate. Like it's just have fun, bro. Just like it's casuals. All right?
Yeah, it is kind of not ranked.
It's casual.
Yeah, we're
Why
not
are you
even
playing
ranked.
your game in casual?
I mean, I just like I play to have fun. I'm not like I'm trying to get a win, sure, but like if I don't win, like I don't really care. And I'm like the vehicles were fun. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, the vehicles are fun.
Now they're less so.
Yeah.
To quote Ronan himself, and I'll quote, "Guys, we gotta lock in and actually play the game because we can't run people over in the cars anymore."
I mean,
I didn't know that was meta. I didn't know getting in a car. I know running around doing the road trip vibe as you do your victory royale. I know that was like the vibe, but I didn't know it was also the meta. Get your squad in some cars, start running people over, have car fights.
Yeah, for this season, yeah.
For this season, it became the meta.
Yes.
camp at the gas stations, all that other shit.
Right.
Camping at gas station.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out
Yeah,
next time.
bro, because you can heal and stuff.
I gotta check that out.
You're good. You're good. Just stay by the gas station or anything with the little pads. Just you get damaged, just go over it and you'll heal your vehicle.
So then, what's your favorite like character
Like skin?
so far? Skin
The
that you've
skin?
seen, yeah.
Okay, I told Logan this. I told Alia this like yesterday or the day before. I really only want to get the the rust. What's it? I forgot what I said. What variant of the rust?
The
Oxide rust.
Oxide.
Oxide rust.
Rust.
Just so that I can do a combo skin and make him look like Cisco. That's it. That's it.
And man,
I mean, Magneto's almost so like excited. Like still, even though he looks a little funky.
yeah, he does look funky.
I don't have.
You do not, but
Maybe just the P.
just a P.
The P.
Peabody.
Yeah.
From like this season or like skins in general?
Oh, I think from this season.
This season.
This
would be fine,
season?
yeah.
He's got to think about it.
I'm thinking. I'm
He's
thinking.
pseudo retired right now.
Pseudo retired.
He's on the off season. He's like this
Oh.
season started. This season started. He
I
was like,
"Eh."
I don't want to play Fortnite no more, guys. My Fortnite addiction is cured.
Originally, I was like that too. I was like, I don't think I want to play this, and then I saw the dome.
Nitro Dome.
The
The
Nitro
Nitro
Dome.
Dome?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, so fucking cool. Never mind, I'm gonna keep playing.
I go into the Nitro Dome and I get dogged on. like I go in and like I'm just playing casual and then like there's 50 people already in there just ah.
Yeah, if you go there, the real man's world is already happening.
Yeah, exactly. No, I try leaving and they're like there is no leaving. Like you're in the Nitro
You're
Dome,
here.
you don't leave.
And
Oh, you want to leave? Okay, pop.
and
Go back to
someone
lobby.
comes in.
That's where you're going. Go back to lobby.
One way out. Ridiculous.
What's that?
Someone threw rust on Magneto and made a really cool Lawrence skin. I'm like, that's for me, because no one knows that reference.
The chick with the mask.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
the-
probably like the best
So
looking
just
one.
the first one.
Yeah, the first one, the
the
first
first
one.
The mechanic.
The mechanic,
there
yeah,
you go,
that.
mechanic.
Oh, you mean Twitter's current obsession?
The what?
Is it Twitter's current session? I guess.
Yeah,
Is it?
she's doing numbers. She's putting up LeBron numbers. People are trying to figure out, what her sweat might taste like and other things.
Ah,
So the moral curves, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Ryder, you mentioned that you don't play Fortnite really, you just watch it, right?
Yes.
So, what is something that would like kind of entice you to get on there? Like, what type of
Warframe and
characters?
Caliber. There.
All right. All right.
I mean, everyone's got their price. I think for me,
it would be perfect because that's hilarious. It would work because it would be hilarious, and Fortnite has crossed over with everything.
Yeah.
Please be sure to go buy the Common Strider skin in the shop. Like Fortnite will consume all of pop culture media eventually, unless we kill it with fire, which we should. But it's still fun to play. But I think what would get me in, I say this as someone who already owns Harley Quinn and Zero War Spider-Man, because it's really easy to get those packs. It was easy last year. You can get those packs for like.
Do you
$4.
enjoy the Zero War Spider-Man skin?
It's kind of tight. It reminds me too much of Ends of the Earth, but Ends of the Earth.
It does. Yeah, I enjoy the way
Spider
it
Armor Mark
looks.
IV,
But
aka the Ends of the Earth armor, looks way better. But it looks like they were just trying to do that again.
no, yeah, exactly. It's similar. It's similar.
Almost Spider-Man as Batman, Spider-Man as Kamen Rider, Spider-Man as Batman thing, which
Yeah.
I do enjoy. But I think Ends of the Earth would be. I think Zero War has a better colorway, but I think Ends of the Earth looks better. And if I do play Fortnite, I'm going to be playing as that. But I think, hey, just talk to Digital Extremes and get like Excalibur in there, and I'm like, I'll look at it.
All
I'll look
right,
at it.
maybe.
Warframe boy all
Wait.
day.
What got you?
I say
to
that
this?
I haven't played.
Sorry.
Hmm?
I was just asking the guys like what got them into Fortnite.
For me, it was Deadpool when he first came out,
There's
like
no way.
Chapter 2, Season 2.
there's no way, dude.
And then I played it, and that's like honestly one of the best seasons. Like I played it, and it was so cool. I bought Deadpool immediately, the helicopters and everything. It was fun. It was a good season. I enjoyed Fortnite with that.
What about you, Ben?
I say it, and just because of the context, I hate it. But Metal Gear Solid, Snake and Raiden come into Fortnite, and I was like, I gotta get on.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get
Gotta
Did
get
you
on.
like the mythics?
Yeah, I thought having the camo and the cardboard box. Yeah, having that was cool. I wish they did something like for write-in specifically.
Yeah.
But
It was just
whatever.
like I said I said it before. Like with writing, it just felt like it was way too much for nothing.
I felt like it was it's cool that they gave him the skeleton suit, whatever it's called, the scuba suit.
Yeah.
That's cool and all. But like they really should have just done MGS4 write-in as well, since they did MGS4 Snake. Not do Rising, just do MGS4 write-in. That would have been fine too. I would have been like happy about that. But no. They just gave us MGS2 write-in.
Like I said, a lot of nothing, bro.
Nothing.
And I just got in because of Appa.
That's right. Alia did just get in because of the Avatar stuff.
Just Appa.
Just Appas. Did
That's
you
it.
get Appa?
She did get Appa.
Okay.
I finished the battle pass, all of it.
Like, completely.
There's so many characters. I'm like, oh, that would have been cool. I could have got that. I mean, I don't like Adriana Grande, but
Yeah.
popping somebody in the head as Adriana, that's appealing. There's a
Yeah.
certain appeal. So I'm like, okay, well that's fine. But also, who's got the money and the time?
Right.
I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
Yeah, maybe we could play with you
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be.
one day. We could do like a little collab video and just
Yeah.
Fortnite get you
A little stream or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It doesn't have to be constant, just a one-time thing.
oh yeah. Oh definitely. We were already workshopping. They just dropped. Speaking of like little things, you heard about it. You saw the Jack and Daxter PC.
Oh yeah.
Co-op port, and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And I'm like, okay. And you know, Kuma was like, I was like, I will talk. We can talk about it, you know, because that seems appealing. We can knock that out in a month, I think.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm always down for more collabs. I did say that I'm probably taking a break because last week was just so busy in life, you know, in civilian life,
It happened.
helmetless life, no scarf. And then on top of that, I did the collab with Ekrivin and Hail VT. Shoutouts to them. They were fun. My Streamlabs did not like it because I think me and Ekri were recording it as we were doing it. Streamlabs was just like, And I'm new to Streamlabs. Because I use Twitch Studio.
Uh-huh.
I was like full on Twitch Studio. Twitch Studio is still really good. Has some really cool features, built-in transitions and stuff like that. It's really intuitive, but it does have a lot of problems. But it's nice and compact. It doesn't use up a lot of resources. But Twitch stopped supporting it. At the end of last month, they said, we're not supporting it anymore. And it's like, well, what do you want us to do? Because there are some people who are like, hey, I have to, if I'm gonna live stream, unless I just wait up, unless I save, or unless I just straight up go to OBS,
Yeah.
there's no way for me to live stream without your service. So you need to set up infrastructure for us to at least use it until it breaks, which I think they're going to do. But I just went and I started learning Streamlabs, which I started learning Streamlabs a while back, but now I'm like really learning it because I really want to move to it.
Yeah.
But then, it's corporatized. I got in too late.
I was gonna start the Streamlabs and everything. Am I saying that right?
I think so. Streamlabs, yeah.
Streamlabs, but like, I don't know. I saw like Josh, already using OBS and everything. It's really cool. Like you can do
OBS
so
is
much
cool,
with it.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Streamlabs, at least Streamlabs desktop. Streamlabs in itself is like proprietary, but then the desktop app, the desktop version of it, is literally just a SKU off of OBS. When they launched it, they called it Streamlabs OBS, and then OBS said, "You don't have our license. Stop doing that."
Oh wow.
Remove all OBS branding from Streamlabs OBS, change the name, and then get our proprietary shit out of there. And they did, except for the fact that they didn't. And your system will still internally call it Streamlabs OBS and then use OBS stuff. Because technically it's open source.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
there is a middle ground for what they can use and what they can't. But yeah, haters. but like Streamlabs are the haters, of course. I love the people at OBS. They're cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention also, I am we're gonna do what you call it, Jackbox with Equivane
Oh yeah.
next week.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Ekri was going, I need collabs. I don't
Yeah.
get the sport and get inside collabs. And I'm like, I want to collab. Like, it's really weird chilling with them because they're very quiet, polite, somewhat blunt. But then talking to them casually on Twitter, they're out of pocket. They're so out of pocket. I'm like, oh, so you're a crackhead, but then when you speak to them, you just have it together. Oh, I wish I could. Like,
It's
chaotic.
good for image and everything. That's great for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, I need that energy. I need to bring the energy. I was upset that I could not bring the energy when we collabed. But if/when there's the next time, I will be on full display. Trash fire.
On full display.
Full display.
Mark my words, guys. So
You want to try and do a quiz right now that we
Yeah.
can kind of start?
Yeah,
Rolling downhill.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, do you need time to get your questions out, or you know them?
That's a stretch.
You.
I have my questions written down.
I got one.
Whoever's going first.
Well,
We don't have a name for this.
I know
section.
we don't have a name for this segment.
Oh.
but, like,
we call it just quiz game, and then later on we'll change it. So
Quiz game!
yeah,
welcome to this next segment of the Convo Quiz.
Combo quiz.
Uh,
this might not be very fair to a writer, so I did extra questions,
Oh, yeah.
but I'll ask them still first, so we can just get them out of the way, and then go into the fun
So
stuff.
that people that actually like, or people that watch us can make fun of us for not knowing our own shit.
Yeah. So actually,
Nice.
I don't know if you saw that image I sent you, Ryder, or I sent you and Josh.
Yes.
If you want to
I
look
know.
at that.
The Fortnite, I do.
Fortnite.
Okay. So where do y'all think we have this posted on? Like what social media? Obviously, you guys have an idea that it's Fortnite. The Fortnite.
I mean,
Hey, you can't look. Oh, we
Not
put on the
looking.
timer. Okay.
We got a 30 seconds,
30
to
seconds?
guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait a second.
Starting now.
I'm gonna guess
I
straight up.
think-
It's just YouTube.
Okay, and what do you think the title was for this?
Oh my god, bro.
When it was posted.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, it has to be a will we get the dub, right?
It has to be.
Is that your guess?
It's a will we get the dub. I don't know like the subtitle or whatever, but like I know that it's a will we get the dub. And this isn't when you got the dub. This isn't when Usagi's first dub because that's Kuma and Usagi Adventures. So this is INoJ, and that's will we get the dub. But I don't know the subtitle.
Do you wanna guess the title of that writer? Just a educated guess.
Two Mandos, one truck. Let's get it for 500.
That's a
Genius,
wonderful guess.
genius.
So actually, we have this posted on our TikTok account.
Oh shit, Logan! No,
I was never
I
going to
knew
get
that,
that.
sir.
never let me clutch it, or never trust me to clutch it.
If you go onto our TikTok, we have a little clip there when me and Josh were playing.
We have like two of them. I think.
Yeah, a couple, and it's Josh had went down. I was trying to clutch it. There's only like 3 people left, and it was like cool. Like I was like surviving, and there's like bullets flying everywhere. And then I fucking goofed it. I died like nothing.
No.
What I'm saying doesn't do it. Just you have to go on the TikTok and look at the clip.
Bro said, here's a shot grenade.
I went to go
into the
heal.
storm.
I threw a shockwave on accident and I blew myself into the storm.
It's great.
So the exact, I guess, text on it or title is "Don't ask me to clutch anything,"
Yeah.
and this video actually has 970 views.
What the
currently.
fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Fortnite, dude.
Yeah.
That was
I
our
think
first like
when I got
Fortnite.
this down a few days ago, it had 970. I don't know how much it has now.
That's crazy.
And if anyone, when I was
Wild.
writing this, we had 12 followers on TikTok. Woohoo!
Let's go.
When will it die?
Wait.
When will TikTok go down?
Okay, so
Looking.
to go ahead and get at the other our own out of the way, right? Do you guys remember what was the first video on INoJ for YouTube?
Oh my god.
Or like what it was
Oh
of?
my, was it?
Starting the
Is
timer now.
it Fall? If not Fall Guy, whatever. Human Fall Flat.
Do you guys want some like ABCD? Maybe that'll help.
Sure. It's either Human Fall Flat,
Mm-hmm.
The Last of Us.
First video of the channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Is it
way
Gravity
before
Rush?
me.
So we should say
No, you were around.
I was around. I
we
didn't.
should pause that.
Okay.
Okay, she's gonna give us multiple choice.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll give you multiple choice, and just to make sure this is what we have posted now.
Right.
Ryder, you better not be cheating over there.
Uh,
So we have
Clickety-clackety.
A, Gang Beasts, B, Dark Souls, C, Bloodborne, or D, Stardew Valley.
All right.
It was
Starting now.
Not even any of the ones that I said.
It's
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
What do you think, Ryder?
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley.
Actually, Stardew Valley
Yeah,
might be
it
close.
yeah.
So actually, it is Bloodborne.
Let's go.
I think Stardew Valley was
No.
maybe like, from what I
It
saw
was
when I was
a
doing it,
little
a little
It
later.
was like probably 6 months after we first started.
Uh-huh.
Dude, we should do that.
So
I
this-
should do that.
So this was actually posted November 13th of 2017.
That's crazy.
2017.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're old.
And you still haven't even done
Bro,
anything with like Bloodborne. You never finished it.
Well, yeah, that's on you, bro. We broke Gascoigne. That's all that matters.
That is
true.
true.
Okay. You guys can ask a question.
Well,
I'll
you don't have.
pause.
Oh, you,
I have more, but you guys can ask me a
okay,
question.
go ahead.
Logan.
I think Common might like this one. I hope you can get it though.
Well, you're telling Logan, or are you
Well,
telling...
because I know the question.
Oh, okay.
Here's mine. So far, we got score down with Josh winning with like 2 points.
I mean, we both guessed Bloodborne.
5 points.
Is
I
it
put
5 points?
5 points on
5
it.
points on both of us.
Yeah,
I guess.
5 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got Stardew Valley, unfortunately.
All right. Here's my little one question quiz. In 1994, the popular character Akuma appeared for the first time. And since then, how many games has he came
Oh,
out
shit.
in? Excluding compilations and region exclusive. We got A,
Oh, we
30,
got multiple choice.
yeah, A, we got 37 times, B, 21, C, 80, and D with 6.
The fuck?
I'm gonna say.
I want to say 37. Are we counting things like Gym Fighter? Are we counting appearances in games? Are we counting Tekken 7? Are we counting Gym Fighter?
I would say like appearances.
Appearances is definitely the maximum amount. Is 37.
I say C.
Yeah, I think I would say 80.
All right.
It's probably 30 something, but
You think 80 is too much?
yeah, like it's in a way it
No.
doesn't seem like a lot.
Right?
It doesn't seem like a lot because he's been around for that long and he's just that popular. But at the same time, I'm like 80 is a lot.
80 is a lot, and that's not in like that's excluding region
Repeats and
regions and Capcom.
Yeah, but I'm
titles.
thinking about stuff like Asura's Wrath and like.
All right, starting the timer. No, I know. Just give it another thought.
We're wrong. We're wrong.
No, that's not it.
Say C.
Still say C.
I think
What was C?
I think
80.
30 something.
C was 80.
We aren't counting.
A was 37, B was 21, C was 80, and D was 6.
I'm gonna say. Fuck it,
I'm gonna
it's
say
80.
47.
All right.
It's
It's what?
What are you thinking, Ryder?
I'm thinking 37.
30. Okay.
All right. So I went through the list of every single non-compilation
God damn.
but like appearance wise and everything, he does come out in 21 titles.
What the fuck?
Good shit. 21. 21.
It was B21.
Everyone!
Comes out in, of course, I'm just gonna list what I listed. Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter X Tekken, Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, Street Fighter Ultra 4, Brawlhalla, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 2, Tekken, Asura's Wrath, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Pinball FX, Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Capcom Fighting Evolution, SVC Chaos, SNK vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, SNK vs. Capcom, the first one, Street Fighter Third Strike, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighters, Marvel Superheroes, and X-Men Children of Atom.
Bro, imagine if you
Yeah.
had to name 80 titles.
I know. And that's why all those things are like 37 in total of like the Capcom, and like 80 Capcom titles, of course, and then like 37 of like Street Fighter, like actual,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and then 6 of the Street Fighter games, and then 21 of his appearances.
I like that. That's cool.
That's crazy.
Damn. Well, technically I was right. Technically I was right.
Technically.
Okay, your question.
All right, I got 2 questions. One is open ended. I would accept whatever on that one, but for this first one, it is multiple choice. Who is Akuma's best friend? Now this is like sort of a meme question, I guess. We got A. M. Bison, B. Ryu, C. Elena, or D. Oro.
A?
It's
I don't know.
C.
Elena?
It's C.
Elena for me, dog.
Elena.
Oh wow. I don't play this. I'm done.
It-
I'm leaving.
It's funny because like that's not even based on like anything really canon. It's like based on an ending.
Yeah.
And it's just
okay.
it's like just like the one person that's interacted with Akuma, and Akuma's just like,
Chill with
yeah,
it.
okay, like what's
So,
up?
how many points for anyone that got that right?
I'm gonna say we'll do 5 points.
5
You
points?
both get 5 points.
Alright, Ryder.
Let's go. You're on the board.
Riders on.
All right.
Riders on.
All right. And the second question: name 3 games that were announced but never released.
Oh shit. Pragmata?
Any
There's
three?
no chance for that to come out. That doesn't count.
But it hasn't come.
But no. Never released. Never released.
Never.
As in, like,
released.
it's actually canceled now.
That game that you played on PS1, 2,
Starting the timer now.
but it can't be
Could it be
played.
from any platform or?
Yeah, any platform, anything,
Any
any
game.
genre, anything. Just a game that was announced but was canceled and never came out. But it had like a trailer and everything.
I don't know what
Ooh.
it's called. Though. 30
30
seconds. No. But
No.
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 You want 60 seconds?
I think so.
Give it 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
90 seconds.
90 seconds
Yeah.
for this?
Yes.
No.
You think 60?
Yeah, 60.
Another
60?
30.
Okay, fine. Another 60 seconds.
Another 30, you mean.
Okay. Anything?
Do you have any right?
let's see.
A minute of thought, and then we'll see the answers.
Okay.
Capcom Fighting All Stars. Mario Clash. I can't say. Shit. I want to say. I want to say. Legend of Zelda, Legends of or rather Seed of Courage, but that never had a trailer. That didn't have a trailer. I don't think it counts.
What do you think? You're the one that made the question.
I mean, I said it had to have a trailer, like an actual trailer.
I don't think it counts. This is counts. Okay, fuck.
I have no clue. Except for that one game, but I don't even know what it's called.
So does like a trailer count, and then like
It just didn't
So
get released.
it got like, let's say it showed up at E3,
demo?
whatever. Yeah, I could have a demo, a trailer, and then
Of
like
course.
the game just never came out. Like to this day, there's just no news on it.
The only one that comes up to mind is PT.
Is that
Oh,
That- yeah.
Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
So what?
Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Taking Cross
Oh.
Country. I should have said that.
Hey, he got it. He got all three.
Yeah, he got all three.
Yeah,
I mean, it did
I'm
come out.
surprised nobody
I mean,
said
it did come
Scalebound.
out.
I'm surprised nobody said
Okay, I
Scalebound.
was thinking about
There's a
Scalebound.
fuck ton of games. It just didn't.
Or like Deep Down. That was the other Capcom game I was thinking about, was Deep Down.
Do you know which one I was talking about?
Is that the one where it was like it was supposed to come out for launch
Oh, I
title for
think so.
PS4, but did not look
Oh,
like a
yeah.
PS4 game?
Yeah.
Was
Damn.
it PS4?
How many
Yeah,
points
it's
for
PS4.
each?
Xbox.
Or is it just
Oh no,
whoever
that
got
was
it
Scalebound.
gets
That was
it?
Scalebound.
Is it points for each answer, or is it points for whoever got it?
Whoever got it.
So he
Alright.
got it.
So he got it.
Yeah.
So 1 point.
We'll do another 5. We'll just
So-
keep it in even.
Yeah.
So they're tied, Logan and.
Do you want to do the tiebreakers?
Okay.
All right. So
we got two more
we
questions.
got two more
No.
questions.
Two more
for
questions.
I
everyone.
lie. 3.
3 more questions.
For everyone.
For
or
everyone.
Just
For,
a,
Yeah,
okay.
no, for
everyone.
everyone.
So, do y'all remember when the first Nintendo Switch game console came out? Oh, no, wait. I lie. Let me rephrase that question. What was one of the first Nintendo Switch games that came out?
Damn.
I have multiple choice.
Okay.
No worries. So, I have A, Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers. Sorry. B, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. C, Just Dance, the 2017 version. Or D, I think it's Rhyme or Remy.
Rhyme.
Right.
Okay. So yeah,
Uh,
which one came out with the console? You can't look it up just to
Logan,
I know.
Logan,
starting
looking
the
it up,
timer. 30 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Damn it! I want to say Street Fighter, but I know.
I want to say Street Fighter
Right,
also.
'cause
It
did
came out.
Yeah, it did come
That-
out like a launch title. Almost.
But I feel like the obvious one would be Legend. of Zelda.
Right,
Right.
Okay.
guys, we got to use our collective 3 brain cells.
I don't think it was Rhyme, and I don't think it
Three?
was Just Dance. And time's up.
I'm gonna say Laws.
I'm gonna say Just Dance.
Yeah,
Okay.
Legend of Zelda.
So all of y'all got it right.
What?
There was 2 answers.
Oh, hey, look at
There
that.
was The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Just Dance.
And Just Dance.
And Just Dance.
And Just Dance.
Of course, it would.
Okay.
Of course.
So maybe I should have asked this one first. When was the Switch released? I
Ah.
have the date. I have multiple choice. Don't worry. So I have
Different
A,
regions?
February 3rd of 2017.
Wait. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point to make. The original launch, which means like the Japanese launch, or like everywhere else. Because it didn't launch. It didn't launch everywhere simultaneously, right?
It did.
Did it?
Well, at least it launched over there in Japan and here at the same time. So that's the date I'm looking for.
We're the States. We matter.
So
USA.
just to make sure, was it released on A, February 3rd, 2017? B, April 3rd of 2017? C, March 3rd of 2017? Or D, May 3rd of 2017?
Jesus Christ. Starting the timer now.
I want to say May, just because like
I-
Mario,
I was thinking May.
right?
Uh,
I want to say May.
March.
I'm gonna say April.
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna say April. I feel like it was April.
You
Right.
can have-
It's March for Mario, isn't it? March 10th.
March 10th is Mario.
I fucked up. I already said May. I already said May.
Fuck.
I fucked up.
I don't know when I remember seeing the Scott the Waz.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember also.
Accidental Black Lives Matter rally, but he was going to get a Switch.
Okay, so what do you guys say? You said May.
I already said
He
May.
said
I
May.
fucked up.
I said
I'm
April.
locked in for March.
He said March.
The writer is right.
Yeah, no. My thought process behind it with the March 10th thing.
How it's closed
Just
because
to let y'all know, the pre-orders for the console was in January
Damn.
of that same year.
and the reason is because I remember Izzy getting the Switch first, Izzy and Angel, and we went to his house in May or in March. And that's why I was like, it's in that fucking like time frame. I just
Yeah.
don't remember where.
So yeah, and then just to kind of give you dates on the other games for the Ultra Street Fighter 2, that came out in May 26th, and then Rhyme came out November 2017.
Yeah, Ryan was later. So
Okay.
that was easy.
So, Ryder gets an additional 5 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ryder's in the lead.
Ryder's taking it.
Oh snap! I am gonna lose this next one.
Okay. So in the year 2021, what was the most selling game or purchase game, best selling, whatever you want to call it? I do have some multiple choice. Do you guys want those? Or do you just want to
Yeah,
get?
because 2021 was a year.
Yeah.
That was a year.
Okay.
No,
Your first choice
that
is
happened.
first choice is A, Call of Duty Vanguard. We have B, Mario Kart 8. C, Resident Evil Village. Or D, Call of Duty Ops Cold War.
Black Ops Cold War.
Black Ops Cold War.
What do you?
Oh, yeah,
Black
I'm
Ops.
just correcting her. That was my answer.
What? I said that wrong.
You said Call of Duty Ops Cold War. It's Black Ops Cold War.
Whatever.
Starting the timer now.
I want to say Resident Evil Village.
I think Call of Duty.
Which
I think-
one?
Yeah, because it was Vanguard or Black Ops.
I think it was. I want to say Vanguard also.
Oh.
Well, I don't know him.
Cold War. Black Ops Cold War.
I want to say Vanguard.
Clocking in, everybody.
Yeah, I think we're looking.
Yeah, I'm locked.
So actually, it was Call of Duty Vanguard.
You're tied again.
Yeah.
I have tiebreakers.
You
have
tiebreaker?
I still have the image ones that from last time that we didn't do.
So just so y'all know, it was Vanguard first, and then Cold War
Cold War.
second,
I know my Call of Duty.
Mario Kart 7th, and then Resident Evil 8.
Yeah. That sounds.
Yeah, it's called Village. It's not called 8.
Why you gotta do that, bro? Why you gotta do that?
No, because she said it was an 8. Call of Duty an 8 or Resident
guy,
Evil an 8,
bro.
but I'm like, it's not 8, bro. It's Village. Come on, it's a joke. Alright, let me.
Since that was the last one, and we're tied, which is unprecedented, I feel like it should just be us two for the tiebreaker,
no, yeah,
right?
Good, because I don't know anything.
Y'all get to fight for this last place. Can you see the stream?
I don't know if Ryder heard you.
Ryder?
I cannot see the. Okay.
He's like,
Wait.
now I can.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm clocking. Oh, I'm in now.
Yeah. He gets to see
Oh,
a little
snap.
bit of how it
Oh,
looks.
you see, so this is something I whipped up specifically for my parents here. You're welcome. This is Manga Strider. This is based off of the "Nah, I'd Win" meme. I made a Common
Yeah.
Strider version of it like last month, so when I'm talking, you can just barely see the bubble because I did the transparency wrong. But there you go.
Oh, were you not aware?
No,
The-
we hadn't
No,
shown
because
him.
I wasn't showing the screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been like this the whole time.
Yeah. It's cool, right?
Yeah.
It's a little,
Oh no,
it's a
it's
little
fine.
neat. Little niche.
What are you showing him?
I'm showing him the.
No. I mean, like, what's
The
the
picture.
image?
Oh, well, I need to make sure which one is right. I think it's from 3 onwards. Let me just make sure.
How you gonna?
Okay.
No,
it's
that
four-
was
it's
me.
4 on. Yeah, it's 4 on. Okay, so the goal of this is I'm just gonna ask you to name the character. That's it. Just upon
Okay.
seeing them.
Okay.
And we have 3, and it'll be a point each. Right? That should be fine. Or should
I
we
mean,
just,
you can just do one.
or should we just do one?
Yeah, just do one.
You could do one.
Or just do one.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
The
a tiebreaker.
final tie breaker.
Okay, Kim.
Ready?
We got the Muscle
Who
versus Ryder
for the championship?
for the championship.
Alright. Who is this character?
Starting the timer.
Timer.
Yeah, it's on. You can guess whenever you want.
So I have to say like the
Just
the
the
name.
character.
That's Alan
Just a
Wake.
character. Just a character.
Whoever gets it first.
Yeah.
Alan Wake.
But I think he said it also.
I think he said it. I think he said.
said it. Oh, you said Alan.
That's what you said, right, Ryder?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
Logan,
I
you're
couldn't
a
see it. I
loser.
couldn't see it.
Okay.
I'm a little blind.
True to his PNG. Nah, he'd win.
Nah.
Right?
Hey, don't praise me. This ain't Krispy Kreme.
I don't know if you guys have heard. I just had like a little weird news written down real quick. Have you guys heard that IKEA is willing to pay people to play like a employee in the Roblox
Yes,
game?
I'm the one who brought it up to you.
Oh, I know what
Like,
I'm
I
doing.
brought it up to somebody. I
No,
brought
not
it
to
up to
me.
Michelle. I brought it up to my sister because I was like, we're playing Fortnite, and I'm like, did you know that? Because we're doing the prop hunt in IKEA.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you know that they're paying people in Roblox like 14 pounds an hour?
So actually, I confirm. Well, semi-confirm.
She
Fact checking you.
No, she signed up. She applied.
Wait, why are you telling them my shit, man? So a lot of the pages, and I was going through them, they're willing to pay $16.10 per hour.
Jesus Christ!
I'm getting on Roblox
And
right now.
I think they were only gonna hire, if I remember correctly, like 30 or 40 people. They weren't. It wasn't even gonna be that many.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like
On Roblox? Come on, bro.
the future is now. You can earn money. You
Playing
can
Roblox.
actually earn money playing video games.
While
Unlike
on
those
the job,
Unlike
like-
those fucking mobile ads. Earn
Yeah.
money while playing games.
Yeah.
But yeah, just thought I'd throw it in there in case
That's-
anyone missed it.
That's fucking wild, dude. The customer service is gonna be awful.
Yeah.
Wait, I really care.
Sir, this is an IKEA.
I've tried playing the Roblox for like free Chipotle and shit, but I can't. I don't know what to do, so I just delete it. I'm like, no.
Sorry, I gotta start. I gotta start getting on that. Free Chipotle, getting paid on IKEA on Roblox. I'm doing that. I'm on. Sign me up.
Yeah, Logan couldn't make it to this week's podcast because he's got his shift at Roblox IKEA.
Roblox IKEA.
You opened up the browser source and it's just him on the desk.
So I just want to give a moment for Ryder, if that's okay,
Yeah, of
to
course.
like share where on social media can people find him. I know
Oh,
we'll
boy,
put it in
that-
the description and all, but you know, here you go, your moment to shine.
Oh boy, I was not prepared. So, don't worry. I'm gonna hit you guys up real quick. I got my link tree set up. You see? Okay, my link tree isn't working. You see? Okay. You can find me at Twitter, or rather, well, no, I refuse to call it actually. Find me on Twitter at Big Ryder. You can find me on YouTube at. Let me see, because I gotta make sure this is accurate because people can't find me all the time. Ryder Kick Productions RKP. So if you use the new handle system they got over there, you find me over there. On Blue Sky, we're on Blue Sky. Did you know that Common Strider is a OG Generation 1 Blue Sky VTuber? Now you know. You can find me over there at Ryder Time with an E. .bluesky or bsky.social. I'm on Facebook. There's no reason to go to Facebook. I have no exclusive content on Facebook. My TikTok of like almost 2 years got taken down last week because people were pretending to be me. So all my content, including my my Throwback Thursdays and my morning segment. I do a morning segment every Monday called Rising Vigor. It's just all gone. But hopefully we will be relaunching in the next 2 weeks. But you can just find me anywhere you need a hero. Just look into the sky and call my name, and I will probably appear in some form or fashion. That's how that works.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well,
Um,
any closing statements?
I was just I was gonna ask you like if you had any upcoming projects you wanted people to know about or anything. I know you did mention the your podcast that you're trying to work on.
Me and the other 4 to 5 members of RKP Productions are working on Net Radio Sentai Cast Man, but it's a slow-moving project. We're still trying to figure out if we want to just record it quick and dirty, or if we want to do it through Bluecast, which is a cool application used for recording and making podcasts and pirate radio shows on Blue Sky. We're doing some research into that, so please look forward to it. It'll never come out. Our demo episode is from 5 years ago. It's got I had to take it down because things got too loose with that. I'm streaming on Twitch a few times a week, 2 to 4 times a week, playing 2 to 4 games for 2 to 4 hours. The LPs get taken down, turned into, or rather, the VODs get taken down, turned into LPs, and then flipped back onto YouTube. If you miss a stream, don't fret. It'll be on YouTube in a few days, maybe at most a week after. The TikTok, when it comes back up, there's exclusive content coming to TikTok. On YouTube, I also have exclusive segments like Scrub Talks. It's a one-man video podcast. It's a talking head segment where I get to talk to people. I'm doing a lot of things. Me and Kuma are planning things. This is the start of a long, beautiful friendship. Please look forward to seeing me a lot more often. Maybe seeing me here on ConvoBreaker. Maybe.
Maybe. Let's go.
We got some other collaborations and things in the works. The Juicening, which is the 4-part event. I was only able to record 2 parts of it. The 4-part event starring me, Ekravid, and Hale is already up on my channel. It's been up since basically an hour after I got finished with it last Sunday. Please check that out if you're feeling me. I'll see you guys when I see you guys, basically. I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for being here, Ryder.
Yeah.
It was a blast. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hopefully anytime, honestly. This is gonna be.
I want to be your Plague of Gripes, the guy who is doing his own thing off to the side.
Yes.
But is considered a satellite member of your group.
Yes,
so,
that would be nice.
That'd be cool.
So that would be nice, and get that collaboration going.
Oh yeah.
All right, but thank you for the viewers to tuning in and watching ConvoBreaker Season 2, Episode 5. If you didn't know already, go ahead and get that dubby. Woo! Get 10% off with code INoJ. That's INoJ. You can get 10% off your full price menu cart or basket. Go down in the link below and get that Teespring. Go support us and get our merch. Once again, thanks for being here, Ryder. We will see you. We'll see the viewers all in the next one.
All right, I gotta go cook. Sunday dinner. You guys have a great one. Carmen Strider out.
Bye.